Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's White. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Big moment early in his playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Gonna run it. It's White. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They start this playoff game with a pass. A screen to the wide receiver. Passes the 40. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater. Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Testing the right side here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The back's got it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. passed over the quarterback on the RPO. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The Yellow Jackets looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Hamilton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking right, this one caught. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense in a split backfield now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's gone. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's White. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle, it's gone. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mountaineers move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moved it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big big gain all the way to the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On the run, it's Alexander.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
The Yellow Jackets are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And And the Mountaineers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And the back now goes in motion. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Now they're running on the toss. Look out, room to run here. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. from the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
But Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Alexander. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff to the right side. They got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. He keeps it on the design run. They got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose inside the 45.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Hands off to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Finds his man. It's White. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. completion sets up a second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's White. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. He'll test the right side here. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
6 remain. Charcoal.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive moving. Receiver in motion now. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's White, and he'll be brought down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Past the 10. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Back's got it again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia, 17.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackled there by the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.